Hey guys, I'm back. Uh, what's it been like about a month? Yes, I've slid. I've had so many issues with recording, um, and having it cut off early, like memory space and stuff like that. It's not even funny. So, I had to delete a lot of pictures, use other storage devices, and now I'm back with a bit of an update. Since my glasses, I got reevaluated for therapy. Uh, and now I see once again a psychologist and a therapist. I did my intake for the therapist like 2 weeks ago, and today I just did my intake for the psychologist, and they got me back on some really groovy drugs that'll help balance me out. Uh, I know many of my friends do deal with, with mental health issues. So I'm not on the same things I was before. Um, they're trying something different. It's a whole new system where I'm at too now. It's just like totally different. But they're giving me. Bleh. I don't like reading the generic names of anything. They give me the generic version of Abilify and the generic version of Prozac to try that out to see how well it works for me. And I go back in like 2 weeks to see how well it works. I should be picking my medication up tomorrow morning and everything. What else have I been dealing with? The children right now are out of school. My oldest son graduated, well, had a move up day, and is going to middle school. And my second oldest daughter graduated middle school and is going to high school now. And we had a little party, and it seemed like all things was doomed, and I was like so depressed. And if you follow me on Facebook, then you would have seen it. It just like things was not going right. We were supposed to have a new countertop and cabinet and an additional countertop put in the kitchen by Thursday of last week, because the party we was going to have was on a Friday. Actually, they wound up fixing most of it on Wednesday and was going to come back and fix it up on Thursday. Dude did not show. Couldn't get him on a phone until like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. It was an emergency somewhere else. I'm like, you should still call people. You left my kitchen looking like shit. Anyhow, the party was supposed to be like a lunch, brunch, whatever ish. So it was from 11 to 4. It wound up being more like 12, 1 o'clock to 5, because everything was so late and we had to rush and do stuff at the last minute. The food got done, the sink and the counters and stuff like that at like 10 o'clock. I'm like, 1 hour to showtime. Come on. I can't deal with it. I mean, I was really down and depressed. It's been some more episodes of real depression and stuff like that. But usually I try to stay offline and just like watch YouTube videos and scroll Instagram on those kind of days. Late, goodness. Later that evening, we had got, me, the husband, and my cousin, we had got tickets to Dave Matthews, and come to find out he's not touring no more, at least for a while. Speculatory. So he hit Philadelphia. Well, he didn't hit Philadelphia. We had to go over to Camden, New Jersey. to the pavilion to watch the concert. And I get there, slowly but surely my hips start acting up. Now earlier that week, I used to have like muscle spasms in that same hip. So when it was irking me while we was trying to get there, it was no big deal. Because that's what I thought it was. It was just like, once you a little relax, you sit down, you listen for like some hours, and I'll be fine. It's just about, it was all about all the rushing I was doing that day that I thought it was like really, it was just overwhelmed and wound up and just needed to relax for some hours. But no, it wound up being so much more. It wound up being a pinched nerve in my hip, which went from slightly annoying to utterly unbearable. So much pain that every time I walked, I couldn't talk at the same time. The pain would take my breath away. It would take my speech away. It made me nauseous, and I swear I thought we was gonna miss the last ferry to take us from Camden back over to Philadelphia, because I like really couldn't walk. Come to find out, the only way I could walk and get some good distance is I had to be hunched over like I'm like sitting, almost like at that angle. I guess the nerve released itself when the joint kind of flexed or whatever. But that was so embarrassing. And then to walk from the ferry to the parking lot like that, it was just tedious. It was horrible. The concert was awesome though, but like, oh my gosh. It was. I spent like every few yards or so just sitting down, letting the throbbing subside for a little bit, and then pushing forward. The day after, I spent most of the day in the bed. Like, I Googled it like most of us, and they said as much rest as possible. These little exercise things, and I was doing that, and I was making my little apple cider vinegar cinnamon concoction. It works as an anti-inflammatory, and it helped me day by day move more and more better, with better fluidity. So that's where I'm at with that. But I went to my doctor's today to get my groovy we're going to make it through pills, and that walk just killed me. Like me, I'm sitting up right now and it hurts. I really need to lay down to take the stress off and the tension off my hip. The sucky part is I don't see my primary care doctor until the 19th. So I'm just going to have to just suck it up. I mean, it's not as bad as where I need to go to the ER, because I think God knows that night that it happened, I probably would have been in the ER because of the intensity of the pain. But it is what it is. I'm gonna make it through. I made it through that day. I'm gonna make it through this day. The 4th of July is right around the corner. Doing a little something with the family. Just a little something, because we just grilled like a week ago. And we grilled Monday because my husband wanted to grill off these ribs that I had bought him. Oh, you might be asking, what does she keep sipping on? She just taking little sips. I'm drinking an adult juice box, aka some Chardonnay. Yes, that's how many glasses are in this box, and I'm sipping on it all. Judge me if you want to. I don't care. But anyhow, I'm gonna enjoy it because I'm cutting down my alcohol, because I'm gonna have these mental health medications to deal with, and I don't want any kind of adverse reaction. So I'm going to enjoy my little juice box right now while I can. So anything else that's coming up? Not really. If you're part of the Wills community and you haven't bought your tickets to the East Coast meet and greet, yes, I'm speaking about the East Coast meet and greet. I know it's been forever, and I know if you know me and we've talked, yes, I know, boo, I know, but I'm not putting nobody hopes up, but there's like a 50-50 chance that I'm either there or I'm in the area around that time, and we could go hook up and get some little more Chardonnay boxes. I will take my meds one day. We can have a little drinky drink. Oh my goodness, Swamp Queen does that with her Starbucks. I just realized that. I watch way too many YouTube videos, and I follow too many YouTube celebs. Oh goodness. Bunny, shout out. This is to you. She is hilarious, and she be beating that face. She be going from one extreme to the other. Her makeup is impeccable. I just don't have that money for some of the stuff that she uses. Sister's on a budget. I'll make a way though. Sister, you see I be working on my eyebrows. I shaved them because I be using a brow filler when I go out and stuff like that. But, you know, thinning out the eyebrows is not too bad. I want to actually darken it up. You can see where the hair was. My face is tanned and then like hair. It's just crazy. Anyhow, that's about it. I done talked and rambled and went across so many spectrums. But I do want to talk about why I felt as though that I needed therapy again. I do want to talk about that in the very near future, and I also want to talk about what I'm doing now, health and weight wise, to get rid of the weight that I gained during the winter months. I want to talk about that. So that should be coming up, because I can record videos now again. Okay. Yep. Other than that, I'm all done. I'll talk to you lovely people later. Deuces. Oh my goodness, look at that. The heat in Philly is just doing... It's doing too much. It's doing too much, boo. It is doing too much. I apologize. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. My eye doctor, being so I have lupus and I was taking Pacawanil, they keep an eye out for signs of vision loss. And they've seen early signs of glaucoma in me. I think it was my right eye. But I'm really concerned because this little blemish here, I think it's another one in my eye. I don't know. But it's on this side. Starting to come up on this side around, you see it. There. It's bothering me, and I'm like, what's wrong with my eye? But they're not telling me that it's nothing bad. I just, who wants some brown shit on their eyeball? You know what I'm saying? Tell me something. Just tell me it's a natural course or something. Stop rubbing your eyeball too much. Something. You know what I mean? Gosh, but it is what it is, and I didn't ramble on for another 2 minutes. I'll let you go. I'm sweating. I need to lay down. I'm in pain, but I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.